Why didn't later Jaegers keep Gipsy Danger's detachable cockpit design, especially when it seemed better for keeping pilots safe? The real reason comes down to the Jaeger itself. Remember how Stacker Pentecost got his cancer?
You know, them Mark 1s, we scraped them bad boys together in 14 months. Last thing we were thinking about was radiation shielding.
At first, the scientists didn't even consider that the nuclear reactor powering the Jaegers would affect the pilots. It wasn't until the radiation started becoming a real threat to their lives that they came up with the detachable cockpit. Gipsy Danger ran on a nuclear turbine, so if the reactor got damaged and was about to melt down or explode, popping the cockpit off gave the pilots a fighting chance to escape the radiation. But starting with the Mark IIIs, they switched to electric turbine drives, which didn't have that radiation risk. So for those later models, the detachable cockpit just wasn't the best call anymore. And honestly, even though that design looked like it was keeping pilots safe, it came with a big flaw. A detachable head means you've got mechanical joints and connection points holding it to the body, and those spots are by nature a weak point compared to a solid one-piece armor shell. In the movie, Gipsy Danger's head got torn up multiple times by kaiju, and in those situations, the cockpit wouldn't have been able to detach anyway. It wouldn't have saved anyone. That's why you see the later Jaegers go with a more integrated design, but still include an escape pod. When things go south, the pilots get shunted into the pod, and it launches straight out the top of the head. That way, even if the Jaeger itself is in pieces, the pilots can still slip away.